In this episode, I am going to bring in a segment that you guys haven't seen in this SMP yet. Brace yourselves, because it is time for Redstone with Naughty Neo. Yes. It isn't really a big redstone project, but I have more like little bit techie stuff that I have to do today. So I figured, let's use this skin. Look at this skin though, isn't it awesome? Isn't it the perfect, like, redstone skin? Notice the redstone dust on the back right there? Look at this, the goggles. It's so good. Big shout out to Jay for making that skin for me. I'll link him in my description. I'm sorry to whoever made this cube here, but yeah. I have a suspicion that Muck and Del had something to do with this. I don't know if there's anything inside of it, but yeah, it got to go now. It's in the way of my next project. It is completely solid. Alright, because right here is where I want to put the barn. So to figure out how much space I really need though, I'm thinking first things first, we have to make the actual module where each sheep will be. And that'll kind of like tell us how much space we really need, right? The first one goes there. Hopper goes there. That goes there. And another hopper, I guess on top of that. Whatever makes sense for a barn in height, really. This, to not give it even more height. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in height there. And then, on top of that, oh yeah, I forgot. We need the hopper minecart for this one. Because that's where, yeah, let me just do that temporarily. That's where the hopper minecart goes, and that means this is where the sheep goes. Yes. For that to work, we need the observer to observe that. Nope. Observe that one. Wait a minute. Oh yeah. And a dispenser on top of that, and like a block with redstone on that. Don't have the dispenser, but that is the size of the system. So we just gotta get the rest of the materials to get 16 of those in. We need more redstone, so we gotta break up the redstone. Let me just break up a stack, because why not? And then I'm definitely gonna need more like chests and stuff as well. So boom. And a boom. That should be enough of that. Oh, Harry. Yeah. Can't just favor Houdini. Now that we have the things that we need, I also brought some scaffolding, so it'll make this whole process so much easier. There we go. So that is supposed to be that, and that. Oh, golly gosh. These are going to be quite tight together. I'm not going to be spending more space than necessary, really, with this one. What we need, though, like, this is going to be filled with shears, and that'll detect whenever the sheep is, like, eating the grass. I need to figure out exactly how big this needs to be, so we need to start clearing out some space. Boom. So what I usually do when I have projects like this, you know, I figure out the build, I figure out what I want to do, like at least roughly, and then I just start locking in, and I start filming like an actual recording, like the well, duh, the one you're watching right now. And I take also, most of the time, I try to do flashbacks so that I can like maybe time lapse it. But then I find like a stream to watch or a YouTube to watch or something like that. Anything to watch, or maybe just listen to music. And I just lock in and I try to get the project done, really. So I am thinking red, right? Barns are typically red or yellow. Do I do yellow? I think, honestly, I think everybody expects a red barn. Now I'm thinking, what about yellow? Yes, I think so. I think that's what we're doing. We're doing a yellow barn, everybody. First things first, though, we gotta finish all the modules. Boom, 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 boom. Pop, pop, pop. I feel like we're really cooking right now. Pop, 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 pop. Oh my god, come on. How is it so difficult to get up on there? Boom, pop, boom. boom, up. So making the modules for the sheeps first, I think is highly beneficial for us as well, because then we can actually get the production going, like while we're building the build, which is nice. And it'll dictate the size of the build. Sometimes I build a building and then I fit in what I need. And sometimes I do it the ether way and I build the insides first and then the build around. And I find that to be highly beneficial for when we do like redstone contraption and stuff like that. Build the redstone first and then the build around it after. Wow. Alrighty. I realize this isn't really redstone in like a big scale here, but that counts, right? That's redstone. So that surely counts. You know? I'm not gonna lie, I just really wanted to use my redstone skin and my redstone intro again. It's been a hot minute. So, just a good excuse for that. Okay. Yeah, we need more hoppers, and I'm gonna go and get some shares as well. I need at least 16 shares to get us started as well. And I'm missing a bunch of hoppers, so... Yikes, I'm gonna go through my iron like crazy. 28 of those. That should do it, right? Oh my god, I'm missing one hopper. One hopper. You're kidding me, one hopper. I wish it was the other way around, like I had one left over. Dang it. There we go. Alright, so the modules for the sheeps are pretty much ready, honestly. So I'm thinking what we're gonna do now is start locking them in, but we need glass, because I do still want to be able to see them through glass. But what do I want to put as walls? Because, oh no, wait. For this grass to grow, I almost forgot. Yeah, we need grass in between there as well. Yeah. It needs to be able to spread the grass. That should be good. So, for the grass to actually be like not turn into dirt, this needs to be glass. Boom, boom. So we gotta figure out the floor, and I'm thinking. Am I thinking too much? I don't know. I might be. Right. Is this big enough of a walkway type situation going on here? I think so, right? I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of hoping it would be bigger, but maybe it doesn't have to be, honestly. Alright. I don't hate it. I honestly don't hate it. But I'll keep it on the fence for now. You see what I did there? Now, let's go and get the babas. Baba little lambs. I don't want to deal with too many at the same time here, so let's just... Yeah. There we go. Come here. I'm gonna get them in and then re-dye them. I'm not gonna worry about their color right now. I think that is beneficial. Get in, porfa. Oh, wait. What? No, okay, there we go. Alright. Not everybody into one, though. Okay, that one is good. Honestly, I didn't quite think this through, did I? Okay, boom. No, sir. Yeah, I didn't quite think this through. Oh, God. Sir, no. Sir! Right. Get in. There we go. Sir, nah. Okay. Alrighty then. Alright, how many do we have here now? Are you with me? That is 7 this time, is it? Did we lose another? Oh my god, they're going up in the hills. Get back down here. Don't dance. It's no time for dancing right now. Come on. Time for work. Gotta put you to work. Your work is essentially just eat and grow wool. So you got it easy. Sir, you're not a goat. Goats live in the mountains. Sheeps don't. I guess maybe some do, but, you know. There we go. Boom. Yeah, putting that stone on the back there, it surely is helpful, because then you can, like, push it against that. Makes it easier for them to fit in a hole. Oh my god, you look so weird. Look at them. Sheeps are crazy looking in Minecraft, honestly. Oh, sir. Oh, can I not dye them unless it's, oh no. Oh. Okay, that's a problem. Didn't quite account for that. I guess I gotta stop the system a little bit. Alrighty. So, turns out it was actually, or would have been easier to dye the sheep before putting them in. Gosh. I mean, maybe not easier to not put them in, but at least don't put the shares in the dispenser until you've dyed all the sheeps the correct color. So, yeah. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Do you have time for some... oh my golly gosh. Do you have time for some questions, if I can speak?
Yes.
Nice. Trick or treat is the first one.
Trick.
Ow.
Oh.
Ow. I'm too close. Ow. Ow.
Wait,
Can I wash this poison out of my face? Ah. Alright, I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm gonna be good. Alright. It'll be fine. I think it only takes us down to half heart, so I think we should be fine.
Yeah.
If you could, would you live forever?
No.
That was an immediate no. Okay. Do you have any favorite horror movie?
I like The Conjuring 2 because the British accents that their family has is like really bad.
Alright, some more of a comedy for you then, I guess.
Kind of.
Nice. Have you made any arrangements for your final resting place?
I want to be in a pot in the McDonald's ceiling.
In a what?
I want to be like my ashes in a pot, but like it's in the ceiling of a McDonald's. So my ashes will smell like McDonald's.
You guys hearing this? Right. That's a wild one. What is your favorite color?
Purple.
I'm shook it. Have you got any favorite Minecraft block or item?
Diorite.
All right. Nice. Any last words?
I could really go for a Big Mac right now.
All right. All right then. Ah. Thank you for your time, sir.
No problem.
I'm just gonna continue to go through the interviews with every member, even though October has gone and passed. But more on that later, because now our wool farm is fully active right now, and it is collecting all of the 16 colors. All we gotta do now is put the build around it. So pretty much what we're gonna do, we're just gonna encapsulate the redstone or the wool collection itself, and that's pretty much it. I want some variables into the yellow, right? But what do we really have of yellow blocks? And I'm also thinking, does birch work in there? I don't know. Try this at least. I feel like it's a little, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Gotta go and figure out if there's any other blocks we could be using. I feel like maybe, I don't know. It's not quite right either, is it? I feel like we're lacking in yellow blocks right now. At least I'm drawing a blank, but maybe, hang on. Yeah, that's probably too much. Let's do... let's do a few textures here. Okay, that might actually work. You know what? I think maybe we're landing on it being bamboo. doesn't necessarily have to be that, does it? Like the log. Maybe we can do the planks. That'll save us even more resources. Let's do... And it'll keep more texture, which is what I want, so, you know. Ooh, you know what? Yes. I don't know if I like the doors. I don't know if I like a lot of things, to be honest. But I'm thinking maybe if I do more corner bits and everything, like if I make the corners the pale oak as well. You know what? Let's trust the process. Let's keep trusting the process here a little bit and see where we're like ending up, right? Yeah, that helped a little bit immediately. And I still think that should be popped out, but the corners not so much. That'll give the build a little bit of an extra depth. And yeah, the texturing. The texturing is gonna save this, I hope. Yeah, so let's stick with it. So the roof is now completely sealed, but I don't think I'm necessarily completely done with it, because on barns, sometimes you see that they have these like raised sections to like let airflow go out of a barn. And that is like for all of the animal smells and stuff like that, to like all the CO2 from the cow farts and stuff to escape, you know? I think at least that's the reason. And I'm thinking, since we do have sheeps in here, it might make sense for us to actually have that in this one as well. So I stuck with my gut feeling going for the yellow barn, and I trusted the process with this build. I really contemplated just starting all over, but we pushed through. We did some texturing with bamboo and birch, and I think it turned out fine. I actually like it in the end. And I did put the tower on top here as well, which is for the animal fart ventilation that we did talk about. Some windows with a white framing and all of that kind of stuff. A little bit of a detail up here, because why not? I think we got there in the end. We got a little bit of a detail here, a shovel on against the wall. And yeah, all the wool is collecting. And here, since, like, well, wool is making banners, I figured this is where we should have the banner patterns and everything. And I made all of them, because why not? Some of them are quite expensive, not gonna lie, but I like having the options. So here we can make some fancy banners and stuff. It's a very typical, like, wool farm going on here, but it does the job, and it fills the area with a sensible building, which is a barn right next to the farm. So there we go. And now what we should do, we should head over to the graveyard and add 2 more graves. Here lies Delcea 72, right down there. I mean, his answers was that he would not be living forever, but with some stipulations, then he might consider it. So I made his grave open with him in there. I don't know if that's a bit too macabre, but I think it's funny. Not even 1 foot in there. He's like entirely in there. Poor guy. And yeah, as we saw, favorite color is red. Favorite block is diorite, and his last words were, "So long and thanks for all the fish." And here lies Noodle, and his favorite block is also diorite, so this server has some oddities. Usually diorite is such a hated block, but here lies 2 people right next to each other that actually likes it. And I have to say, I do too. I don't think diorite deserves the hate it's getting. His favorite color was purple, so some purple flowers. And he did not want to live forever, so he gets a full grave. He did specify, though, he would want to be put in a pot and his ashes put in the ceiling of a McDonald's. Fun fact, if you have seen anything from the baddies, when I was on the baddies SMP, I did in fact build a McDonald's there, but I don't have a McDonald's here. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll build another McDonald's. We'll see. But for now, Noodle lays here. And his last words were also, "I could really go for a Big Mac right now." So that's it. 2 more graves. And we yet have so much more to fill, including you guys. So once again, if you want a spot in this graveyard out there, beyond the fences, comment your favorite colors, blocks, flowers, anything to customize your grave with, and I'll put you in here. I hope you enjoyed the video. It was a very buildy one, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless, and I'll see you guys again soon. Until next time, love you guys to bits and pieces. Bye for now.